What are the patterns, right? So patterns are regular expressions which can find some vulnerabilities. For example, remote command execution pattern. How can we find remote command execution pattern? So each programming language has ability to execute commands directly on the system. So those patterns can catch those executions and say, look, this pattern is basically accepting the request from the internet and executing it. Or Amazon key, AWS key, whatever key, OpenAI key, it starts with SK after it has, like whatever from A to Z symbols, and the amount of those symbols are 48. So if it starts with SK dash 48 symbols, this is key for ChatGPT. So this is how the patterns are working. There are some tools, for example, SonarQube, Snyk Code, Checkmarx, Veracode, and some other ones which are doing that static analysis, and they are mostly based on patterns. Again, just to show you, so the patterns are something that is matching. The good example is OpenAI key. It is 48 symbols. It is starting with SK slash. So if you find something like this, it is key. If this is key, you can after check it and all that stuff. So there are different vulnerabilities having different patterns. So for me, I have the project which I'm going to release to the public. I just want to spend maybe like 2-3 days to make sure that it is working fine. So that project, what it can do, right? So I just created it, on the Python, and that is just analyzing the source code for vulnerabilities and trying to find the patterns. So I will show you this project. I'm thinking to release it because I'm not seeking for any commercial interest from that. So look at the amount of commits. So the amount of commits is big. So this is kind of big project. So what it does, basically, it is just analyzing the source code using patterns. And after, it is asking AI if AI feels that this pattern matched right. So what is the interesting part? We can ask AI to match, to analyze our work. So if we did some work, right, and we feel that that work may have some mistakes, we can just use API for AI locally, or using like Anthropic or whatever is on the market to validate if what we are doing is right. It can just say yes or no. If it's no, you just remove it from the report. So the idea here is that AI can be used not only to find vulnerabilities, but also to validate what you are providing it to it. So yeah, something like this about this project. I'm going to release it. So what it will be doing? It will be continuously scanning different random GitHub repositories, and it will create a automatically security badge, and it will push it to the GitHub, and it will say, look, we scanned your repo, it has this amount of vulnerabilities, this is your badge, fix it. And it will go automatically to issues, and it will just create the issues with all the vulnerability which we were able to find. So the guys, they will not be happy because all the GitHub will be scanned, and the issues will be created, and the badge will be pushed to them as the security update.